And here with Fisher Williams of the Independence Patriots, the last remaining returning lineman. Obviously, Fisher, a lot of getting new guys up there on the line for you. How's the line looking so far?
So far this year, we're looking pretty strong. You know, have a couple guys come in, and we're looking pretty stout. Hopefully, be right back where we were last year.
That would be a tall word. The guys that you were with, you guys probably a once in a lifetime line. Is the way I've heard it described, and from what I saw last year, and the way you guys really ran, it just kind of dominated offensively. What's it been like to not be with those guys on the line? And I know it's real early in camp. There hasn't been a lot done. It's not August, but what's it been like with those guys gone?
I mean, when those guys were here, it was every day in practice, a game. You know, you always rely on them. It was a for sure deal. Everybody knew what everybody was doing on the line. And coming into this season, you know, it's kind of iffy. But being in camp this past week, everything's starting to come together. Everything's starting to feel all in one so far.
What was it like to block for a guy like? Well, first it was Atticus, Goodson, who won the Kennedy Award last year. It was Judah Price won the Kennedy Award. What was it like blocking for those guys?
I mean, it was a dream really, because all you gotta do is just stick to your assignments, and they come through the backfield and do the work for us.
Now you got a guy that's going to inherit the position this year. He's waited his turn. Tyler Linkswiler. What are you guys expecting from him? I mean, he's a guy that put up numbers in a backup role for the last 2 years.
I mean, from him, I think we expect him to be kind of like Judah, you know, small and quick, and be able to slither through the holes pretty fast.
So you've had no shortage of great running backs, and I know the running backs are pretty proud. Say it's a running back school in Independence. You kind of feel like it's a line school too.
Yeah,
I just wanted to throw that out. We'll talk to Linkswiler here in a minute and ask him what he thinks about that. But you kind of think it's a line school too with Grogg's Hogs?
Yes, I believe so. I think Grogg does a really good job with his linemen, and he teaches them well, coaches them well, and gets them ready for Friday night.
When I was down at the North-South camp last week, I talked to Aaron Shiplett, and I asked him if he when did you realize that you were doing what you did to people offensively? Because everything that happened offensively started on that line. Trey Bauer said he doesn't remember being sacked last year. Didn't get touched a whole lot. He said he kind of realized when he looked back on it. I didn't realize exactly how overpowering you guys were until I looked at some tape recently from last year's game. When did you realize that you guys were manhandling people?
I mean, it didn't really sink in until after the state game and going back and watching film from the past season, and I was like, man, came through as a unit and a whole and just dominated.
Was it a goal for you guys to keep your quarterback last year, that being Trey Bauer, to keep him upright, not get touched?
Yes, it was. I think we let up maybe one sack last year, maybe.
It wasn't you though, right?
No.
I figured you might, even if it was, you don't need to say it right now.
Yeah.
Those other guys are gone. Are there guys on the line? I think that you are the leader. First of all, being a leader on the line, you got to be with those guys like Logan Isom, Grimmett, Shiplett, all those guys on the line. Do you feel like you're going to get into that leader role with the line?
I do. Yes, I believe so. I mean, I'm center. I got to be captain. I got to show these younger guys what to do and communicate with them.
Was it fun to learn from those guys and take over the role this year?
Oh, yeah,
you got new guys to mold, you know?
Yeah, it was a blast, you know, like they'll be brothers for life, and the bond that we had was unmatchable. So,
in some ways, if you see a guy like Linkswiler, waited his turn, do you have respect for someone like that when they waited it for their chance and their opportunity and it's here now?
Yeah, I mean, Judah waited until his senior year because of Atticus was right there in front of him, he's a great running back. Tyler's a great running back, and so is Judah. So everybody's got to wait their turn and be a star when they can.
All right. Hey, I appreciate the time, Paige. Good luck this year, and hopefully it'll be a big year and get back to wheeling.
Yes, sir.